Being an inclusive employer means opening up to whatever an individual brings. So you have a position that has a certain skill set that is required for the position. It just means including everybody that has those skill sets for the position. Being an inclusive employer is no different for us. It is the same as hiring everybody. It's just hiring everybody. At Sprung, we've hired 3 different times through Inclusion Foothills in various areas. Usually what happens is I'll send them hey, this is what we're looking for with the skill set, and they'll say, hey, I've got these people, and I pass that resume on to managers, and we've hired in as a dishwasher, as a labor in our shops. I think we came into this naturally. I don't think it was a driven force going, okay, now at this point we must become inclusive. We ended up doing community outreach items with our community investors, media specialist, and we were introduced to Foothills Inclusion, and then it just became a natural progression. Oh, you have individuals that need work. Great, we have positions open. Let's make a deal of this. To me, a person with a disability is someone that comes with something that's different than what is considered the normal. And it could be anything from a mental disability to a physical disability to developmental delay, or it could be any number of things that you can come with. When you're hiring someone with disabilities, there's the expectation that there's going to be a lot more involved, so much more supervisory actions. Someone has to stand beside the individual at all times. And those expectations were blown out of the water. It was, we overestimated the amount of supervisory. Can't think of the word. Supervising. We overestimated the amount of supervising that the individual would need. It was a nice surprise. The interesting thing about accommodations is you mainly have to be told beforehand what the accommodations are, and we've had to make no accommodations for our individuals, mainly because we were clear on what was required, and it was about the job itself. Hiring a person with disability didn't create more work for me personally. It probably created a slight bit more work for the supervisors, only in specific instances where maybe instructions needed to be repeated more often. But other than that, there was no extra work that we had to do. I didn't really see a huge difference in the way the place had run. It was still a very similar feel. Perhaps there was a little more acceptance, I think is the right word, acceptance of what this person was capable of. And people go into it with the impression that there's going to be a little bit more challenges, and then when there isn't any, it's like, oh, I guess this is just how it is. Much difference. I think what I would tell other businesses about being an inclusive employer is that it brings so much more to you as an employer to have differing perspectives and viewpoints from all manner of people, whether it's disabilities, different abilities, or anyone. Everyone brings something to the table that's a little bit different. It does require a little bit of change, or a change of mindset, not necessarily physically changing. Sometimes it does require that, but it's a mindset to start with. Just to see that when you become an inclusive employer, you are including someone that could bring you forward in your business rather than being stagnant and no, with no change. What else would I tell them? That it's brought us some great employees. We've had some fabulous conversations with new people. And I can't think of much else.